Hi everyone, welcome to today's class. If this is your first time here, I'm Rochelle. I teach yoga-inspired movement. Today's class, we are going to be building core strength using twisting movement with a peak pose of half moon. You'll need 2 blocks for today's class, so go ahead and get set up. I'll meet you on your mat. Find a comfortable seated position. You can be on your knees kneeling or crisscross like I am. We're going to take a few minutes here to ground before our practice. So go ahead and find a place to gaze down on the floor in front of you or close your eyes all together. And palms can be down on your thighs or they can be open up towards the sky. Go ahead and take your first big inhale through the nostrils. And a nice relaxing exhale out the mouth. You can make that audible or you can make it a loud sigh. One more time. Let's keep doing that a few more breaths. And you relax your shoulders down on each exhale, a little bit more each time. Inhale. Exhale. Wonderful. Go ahead and come back to a normal breath. You can continue breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, whatever you find comfortable. Start to focus in on your goals for this practice today. This little time of self-care that you've carved out for yourself. Give it the importance it deserves. Give it the attention it deserves. And just show up today best that you can. You're most likely practicing at home, and I know how difficult and distracting it can be to do anything at home, especially if you lived with others. For now, we're zeroing in on you. Next several moments together, bettering ourselves, and showing up how we can. Just take 10 to 15 seconds or so here of silence. And if there's an affirmation that you've been practicing, if there's a prayer that you've been holding on to and reciting, if there's anything of encouragement that you've been needing, go ahead and reflect on that now. Have it point out in your head clearly before we start today's practice. Let's do one more inhale through our nostrils. One more exhale out the mouth. Go ahead and begin today's class. Moving your blocks to frame one side of your mat that you choose. We'll need that very soon here. Go ahead and sweep the legs out from underneath you. Actually, let's stay here for a moment. I'm sorry. We're going to stay here in whatever seated position you were in before. And on the inhale, we're going to bring our arms up towards the ceiling, have the palms touch. Exhale, open up to the left with a gentle twist. Inhale, back to center, palms touch, reaching towards the sky. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale. And exhale. Now notice that the amount of time it takes for me to inhale is the whole length of the movement. So I'm inhaling, still inhaling. Inhale stops at the top. Exhale starts, still exhaling. Exhaling, continuing. Exhale ends at the bottom. Okay. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. We're syncing our breath to our movement. Inhale. Back to center, exhale, palms to chest. All right, now we can move on. Go ahead and sweep the legs under. We're gonna come up into a tabletop. Now this is what I call thread the needle. So we're going to move the left hand. Actually, let's do the right hand just a few inches in towards the center of your mat. You're gonna take the left hand. We're going to open it up towards the ceiling here. And with an exhale, we're going to bring that arm through this little window here and hover the shoulder over the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Twist. Inhale. Exhale. Thread the arm through. Inhale one last time. Towards the ceiling. Exhale. We're going to come through. This time we're going to rest the shoulder and head on the mat. Now, option here, you can keep your hand on the mat here. If this feels good, stay here. If you want to play in this pose, you can take the right leg, kickstand it out. And if this is feeling good, you can go ahead and take this arm here and rest it on the small of your back. Here is a gentle little twist as well. Stay here for 2 more inhales and exhales. Last one. Exhale. Go ahead and bring that arm back around. If it was behind your back, you can bring the knee in. We're going to inhale, reach towards the ceiling for the last time on this side. And exhale, come back to the center. We're going to set up for the other side. So bring the left hand in just an inch or two. Reach up with the right hand. And exhale. Bring the arm through. Hover the shoulder. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale. One more time before we stay at the bottom of the pose. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to rest the shoulder down and the side of our head. Option here to keep the left palm down on the mat. Let me go ahead and face you again so you can see what we're doing. So you can either keep the palm here, and if you would like to play around in this pose, you can kickstand with the left leg, and you can also find a bind. So, yogi's choice. Let's stay here for 3 breaths. One more breath. Go ahead and bring the arm back around. If it was bound, I'm going to press through the left hand as we reach back up with the right hand. And exhale, come back to center. From here, go ahead and tuck the toes. We're going to come down into our first down dog. You know the drill. First down dog of the practice, we're going to pedal it out. Wake up the back of the hamstrings. Take your time. The heels do not have to touch. The head back and forth. Loosen up your neck. Relax your jaw. Press away through the palms, bringing the weight towards the back body to the lower half. In the next few moments, find some stillness in your down dog. Have as generous of a bend behind the knees as you need. From here, we are going to twist the heels towards the right of the room as we take our hips, dip them down towards the right. Coming back to center on an inhale, twist the heels over to the left. Exhale, dip the hips down towards the left. Inhale back to center. Let's repeat. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Inhale, center again. Let's do that one more time each side. Inhale, last time. And come back up to center. On the next inhale, take that left leg, three-legged down dog, sweeping the left leg up and behind you. Bring that slowly through the center and place the left foot at the top of the mat and bring the right knee down behind you. Now your blocks are close by for some support. Okay, from here, we're going to stay in our low lunge. We're going to bring the arms up to the ceiling, palms touching, slight little back bend here. Exhale. Use your blocks if you'd like. Go ahead and press back into a half split. The leg does not have to be straight. Keep as much of a bend as you need here. We're going to keep this dynamic. Inhale, come forward. Maybe the arms come up with you. Exhale, half split. Inhale, reach towards the ceiling. Exhale, half split. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Inhale, come back up to your low lunge. We're going to swivel that back knee. Your shin becomes 90-degree angle, parallel with the rest of you here. All right, so from here, I'm going to move this block off so you guys can see my feet. We're going to travel to the back of the mat here. Lay your right hand down on the mat. Reach that left arm up towards the sky, or you can keep it on your hip. Flex the ankle. We're going to lift the left leg. Really using the side bum here to tense. Use that side glute here to lift. Now, using the obliques and just gently pressing off with the right hand, we're going to come upright. We're going to go into gate pose, resting the hand on the shin here. Arm can come all the way overhead if you like. Some people like to keep it up straight towards the ceiling. Also an option to use your block here as well. Perfect. Coming back into stargazer here. And lift the left leg. Come upright. Find gate pose again. And let's keep repeating. Lifting the leg there. As we're coming into stargazer, use your obliques. Inhale, rise. Exhale, reach. Inhale, come into stargazer. Now from here, check your form real fast. Make sure your booty is not falling behind you and your head is coming forward. You are one straight line from the crown of your head to your ankle here, like you're on a razor blade, like you're the edge of a razor blade. From here, let's do this one more time, coming into gate pose. Lovely. Now use your blocks here to frame the foot. We might need them here in a few minutes. So we're gonna come back facing forward on our mat at our beginning position here in a half split. Go ahead and tuck the toes on the back leg here. You're going to drag the right heel in towards you as you lift the right knee. And then place the left foot down. We're going to come up into crescent pose on an inhale. Inhale, come to standing. Nice, big inhale on the way up. Maybe even a slight back bend like we saw in our low lunge. Wonderful. Now go ahead and heel toe that back foot up just a little bit and shorten your stance. Back into our crescent pose from here. We're going to inhale. Exhale, we're going to open up towards the left side here. Into a twist, arms are out to a T. Go ahead and bring that left arm to touch the thigh here and reach towards the wall behind you with the right arm. Now this is going to be a nice little introduction to our half moon pose. This is our peak pose that we're working up into right now. So we're going to windmill the arms forward here. So now we're leading with our left arm here. You're going to press with your toes that your body's coming forward, go ahead and find that block. Bring it closer in, align with your toes. Now we're going to come up onto this left foot. You're going to need to find some balance. Find a point on the floor to focus in on. Touch down with your hand on your block. Keep that back foot flexed here. And we're going to reach up with our right hand towards the ceiling, or we're going to keep it on our hip here. Perfect. Go ahead and touch down the toes, the back foot. Going to reverse back into our twist. Reaching behind you with that right arm. Now we're going to windmill our arms back forward again. We're going to lift off into that left foot and find our block. Arm can be on the hip here. And open the chest up to the side. It's okay if you are falling. It's okay if you need to keep trying this over and over again. Do what you can, let the rest follow. Perfect. One more time. Come back into that reverse lunge with a twist. Perfect. Come back to center here, palms touching, reaching up towards the ceiling. We're gonna rise up onto the left leg into stork pose. Right knee is bent. Go ahead and place the right foot on the outside of the left foot. We're going to twist around to facing the back of our mat. Forward fold. Crawling the hands forward and finding ourselves in a down dog here. Great. Go ahead and come down to your knees. Let's take a child's pose just for a moment here. Collect our breath, bring the heart rate back down. Wonderful. Take a moment here. On your next inhale, go ahead and come up to kneeling. We're going to move these blocks up towards the front of the mat here. We're going to do the same exact sequence now on the other side. Since we're somewhat more familiar with what's to come, we're going to move just a little bit faster. Go ahead and come back into our down dog. From here, we're going to lift the right leg back and behind, three-legged down dog. Exhale, bring the knee through. Set the right foot down, bring the back knee to touch the mat. Using your blocks here on standby, maybe move them a little bit more towards the middle of your thigh. Inhale, reach up towards the ceiling. Low lunge with a slight back bend here. Exhale, half split. Maybe even coming down in a little bit of a forward fold over the top of your thigh. Inhale. Moving forward, exhale, we go half split. You guys know the motion now. Let's do this a few more times. Timing it with breath. Inhale, forward. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low lunge. And exhale, half split. One more time, inhale. Low lunge. From here, move the blocks up. We're going to bring the hands down as we twist that knee to the side. And we're going to find Stargazer on the back of our mat. Reaching up towards the ceiling, we're going to lift the right leg. Now you guys know where to go from here. Push off, come into gate pose. Your blocks are nearby if you would like to set the weight of your upper half on there. Option is up to you. Coming back into Stargazer with a leg lift. And let's flow it out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale back to center. We exhale to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Remember here, we're all on the same plane. So our booty isn't going forward, our head isn't going forward, we're all on the same slipper edge here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, this will be our last gate pose. Now we're going to frame the foot with the palms of our hands down on the mat. Bring that knee back straight behind you. We're in our half split pose. Tuck the toes. Bring the heel of the foot in a few inches and then plant that foot down. Great. Now we're going to stand up on an inhale into our crescent pose. Inhale. Exhale. Relax the shoulders down. Go ahead and inhale through the nose. And exhale, open up towards the right. The arms come out to a T. On that same exhale, go ahead and let the right arm find the back of the leg here. Reach towards the back of the room with the left arm. And from here, go ahead and come forward, actually. So your torso is facing forward. I didn't set you up very well for half moon pose on this side, so we're gonna just backtrack a second here. Grab your yoga block and bring it towards your right leg. We're going to shorten our stance a bit for our crescent pose. Go ahead and start from here. Inhale, arms are overhead. Exhale, we're gonna open to the right. Reverse in our twist. Now we're gonna windmill the left arm forward, following with the right. The right is what's gonna find that block. Go ahead and shoot off that back foot, coming up, stabilizing on the right foot. Use your block to mount your right hand. And left arm can be on the hip or it can be extended out through this. Perfect. Let's go ahead and touch the toes down on the back foot, coming back into our twisted lunge. Windmill the arms back. Wonderful. Let's see if we can have a little bit more stability on this next go around. Coming up. Find your balance. I'm having a hard time too. Exactly what this pose is helping us with. Try as best you can not to have an ego with it and to not be perfect at it. All right, one more time. Going back into that crescent twist. Last time we're going to float up and find that block with our right hand. Option here too, if you've been practicing half moon, you can also find yourself on the ground with your hand on the mat, like so. Perfect. All right, from here, everyone, we're going to touch the back toes down. We're going to come back into our crescent pose. From here, go ahead and bring the left knee up. Now we're in our stork pose. Touch the left foot down to the outside of your right. We're going to twist all 10 toes around. We're going to do forward fold till we reach the ground. Walk back into a down dog. Let's pedal this out. Shake out our neck. Find our even steady breath again here while we bring our heart rate down. We can go ahead and touch the knees down now and come into a child's pose. And take a few minutes here, maybe a few breaths here, just to collect yourself again, bring your heart rate back down, find a steady breath, because we will be moving on to our cool down. Now this is a lot of core, but after that half moon business, like the sides of my glutes are feeling it as well. They've snuck their way into this practice. All right, guys, on the next inhale, let's go ahead and come up to a tabletop position here. Then we're going to find ourselves seated and slowly make your way onto your backs. And from here, go ahead and bring the knees into the chest. A nice little hug. We'll play around with some twists here in our cool down as well. So from here, go ahead and keep the right knee hugged in to the chest, and then extend the left leg out straight onto your mat. When you are ready, exhale. You're going to bring the right knee across the body and touch over to the left side. Back is already cracking. Arms can be out to a T if you would like. They can also rest on the body. They can be flat down at the side. They can be behind your head, however you want that to look like for you. When you're ready, go ahead and inhale. Bring everything back to center. Hug both knees into the chest. If you need to find some little knee circles here between twisting your sides, and do so. You got the time. This is your practice. I'm going to move on, hugging the left knee into the knee, extending the right leg out straight, and then bring it down flat onto your mat. Take the left knee, cross it over the body into a twist. Bring it over towards the right side. Maybe it touches the ground, maybe it doesn't. There's no right or wrong here. Just as long as you're not feeling any pain or discomfort and the breath is coming easily to you. My stomach always starts to growl a little bit at this part of doing like a twist class because we're using so much of our core to twist in that area, and we've got all of our organs there, we've got our stomach there, and it really does help like move things along and get those juices flowing and the digestion warmed up. I mean, it really does the trick. If you're feeling complete on this side, go ahead and come back in towards the middle. Bringing both your knees in to your chest. Invitation here to do any last minute poses that you feel your practice needs today for your body to feel balanced and ready for Shavasana. I usually like to go into a nice little happy baby, keeping the knees bent, thighs close into my chest. I like to grab the outside of my feet. Love to get a little bit of a sway in back and forth. In the next few breaths, go ahead and find yourself getting into Shavasana. Final resting pose. I'll go ahead and help you start the beginning of your Shavasana. I usually like to give my students plenty of silence during this time. Since our practices are so individual to us, it's best to use this time for inner reflection and how to best set up the rest of your day. But if you are finding yourself in the final pose here of Shavasana, go ahead and focus at the top of your crown. Start to imagine releasing every little tiny muscle one by one. Go ahead and relax around the eyebrows and behind the eyes, and relax through the jaw. Let this carry through to the neck, and relax the shoulders. Melt the rib cage into your mat. And release all through your core. Let go of the muscles surrounding your abdomen, your pelvis, glutes, through your hips. Go ahead and let your knees relax completely out to the side. Relax your calves. Oh, don't forget about your elbows and your wrists. And now from here, visualize a little ball of light surrounding you. Watch that ball of light grow until it swarms the room around you, then swallows your house. Let it grow to the size of your city, and your state, country, planet, galaxy. Let that light represent the feeling that you want to carry through to the rest of your day today. And let that visualization be your meditation for the next 30 to 45 seconds. Go ahead and start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, flutter open the eyes gently. Start taking in the room around you as you're coming back to this reality. And before sitting up completely, I do recommend coming to one side first, taking your time, come to a seated position. What a wonderful class today, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for another class. Thank you as always. It's such an honor to be your teacher, and I am so looking forward to the next time when we get to practice together. Till then.